Hey YouTube, Sean here. Today I want to talk about investing. And the first reason for doing that is because investing is something that I actually have real experience in and real results. And number two, it's something that, at least for this year, I see many opportunities presenting itself, and I wanted to share this knowledge and observation with the crowd, and hopefully you benefit from it, both in a financial perspective and, of course, in your personal development perspective. Alright, so the first question to ask ourselves is why do we need to invest? And that has to link back to inflation. As you all know, inflation can hover around 2 to 3% per year. So what does this mean is the dollar, or rather a dollar that is worth today will be worth less in the next year and the following year. Which also means that same dollar that you have in your bank or as cash today will be able to buy less amount of goods in the next year and the next following years. So that sounds scary, doesn't it? Well, there's a solution, and that's investing. So the concept of investing is if you put that $1 into a stock market or a company, and that company generates, let's say, a dividend or a growth of 20%, then you'll be riding on that growth. So even though you're hit by inflation every year of 2 to 3%, but if the stock grows by, let's say, 10, 20, 30, 40%, then you're essentially beating inflation. And that's also the reason why you should never always put 100% of your cash in the bank. That might not be the wisest thing to do because your money is literally losing its value with each passing year. The next thing I wanted to share about is the concept of asymmetric risk rewards. So what this means is for every unit of risk that you put into your investment, you're expecting or targeting a return of more than 50 to 80%, or even in some cases double your money, triple your money, or quadruple your money. So there are such stocks out there, and in the case in point, if you follow the stock market 2 to 3 years ago, Palantir trading for around $10, $20, and right now it's about $120 as of 2025 today. It's pretty insane, right? You put in $1 and you get back $5. You put in 10k, you get back 5k. It's really crazy returns, and it's something that you cannot get from your job, obviously, and that's the reason why investing in the stock market could be one of life's fairest and greatest equalizer. A person can be making, let's say, $80,000 a year of salary post tax and not investing, and you could be making $50,000 a year post tax and you're investing, and you might get a overall lump sum of capital appreciation, which could skyrocket your salary or your total net income for that year to be above 100k, therefore superseding someone who doesn't invest. One of the stock that I do see such potential is Nubank, ticker symbol NU. This is by no means any financial advice whatsoever, it's just sharing my thoughts. And if you do want to invest in the stock that could have asymmetric risk reward ratio, then this is a stock that you could look at. And the final topic that I wanted to share about is more of the concept of pattern recognition. After investing for so many years, going through COVID-19, followed by the V-shaped recovery, etc., this year is very interesting, right? We started the year really slow after the Trump presidency due to the tariff as well as the unstable, volatile political climate, which caused the market to dip. And in March and April, and right now in May, we see that stocks are back to all-time highs. This is actually a very interesting and important observation because if you really study the patterns, you almost always find that good quality companies tend to rebound back after a huge drop. Before I expose and share one ticker that I'm investing in and trading in right now, let's look at some data points. If you look at CrowdStrike, last year in 2024, the stock went from $400 down to 280 and then down again to 200 due to bad press media, a cybersecurity attack whatsoever. And then now today, I think less than 1 year later, it's back up to $440. Another case in point would be Meta. Meta, over the past 3 to 4 years or 5 years, at one point in time it was worth $90 to $100 per share. And back then it was hit by so many bad news, negative media, etc., shooting it down. But right now it's trading at $600 per share. And the common denominator of both CrowdStrike and Meta's use cases is the fact that they are both fundamentally doing well, They are beating earnings reports, and the only thing that's beating them down is the fact that they are hit by scandals or fraud or bad, basically negative news media. So as an investor, one of the things that I learned, I'm still training myself, but it's getting much better, would be to block out the noise, look at the facts, wash out your emotions, and just buy the stock if the opportunity presents itself. And one of such stock that's exhibiting such pattern is United Health Group, ticker symbol UNH. So the stock is now beaten down from $600 to 440 to 380 and right now to about 250. As of this recording, is trading at about 295, 300, and I still think there's a lot of upside to go. So this is one of the stock that you can invest in or consider buying, right, in tranches, of course. And maybe in 1 year, you might see a more than 50% return. So we reviewed it in 1 year. This could age back, sorry, this could age like sour milk or it could age like fine wine. So we'll find out soon. Uh, so in summary, it's good to invest whenever there's chaos and high volatility, and especially so when there's fear. When there's fear and you found a fundamentally good company, what you have to do is muster up the courage, strap on your balls, and buy. And 6 to 9 months later, you thank yourself for having invested in something that to give you a number one, potentially asymmetric return, and number two, good ROI based on pattern recognition. Stay invested, guys, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye bye.